When I was making that transition from the prior employment that I was doing to come here, I knew that I would be able to use my post 9/11 GI Bill. I could have used my regular GI Bill, but I elected to use my post 9/11 GI Bill because one of the parts of that is while you're attending a trade school, you can draw BAH, Basic Allowance for Housing, for veterans. Essentially, it's funds that have been set aside out of the post 9/11 GI Bill to help cover that cost of living gap when you're not working because you're going to school. That is an amazing part of the post 9/11 GI Bill. However, if you go to a school like that, where you're going to be using your GI Bill, the only thing I would ask other veterans to do is something that I didn't do that I should have. Don't just look at it as free money that's going to pay for some training. Research the school that you're going to go to. If you don't think you're going to excel in the operators, that's fine. You don't have to do this. But if you're going to use your GI Bill, either post or Chapter 30 or 31, if you're going to use those funds, just understand that that money was put there by two ways. You agreed to it and by blood of other soldiers. So if you're going to spend it and you're going to spend it at a school that's going to take that money from you, make sure that school is going to actually provide something in return so the soldiers that put their life on the line for that money isn't for nothing. The post 9/11 GI Bill is something you've earned. So when you use it at a school or a tech or a trade, you should earn something in return from them by them getting that money from you. So if you're going to use the school and you're going to do some type of training, make sure you spend 5-10 minutes. You spent hours or even months and years overseas to earn that GI Bill. Spend some extra time to make sure that school that you want to go to is creditable. You could spend 5-10 minutes online and it's going to tell you either good or bad reviews. And if anything, I'm sure there's a representative at the VA that would be willing to discuss any option for any veteran coming out.
See, I was fortunate enough to have a little bit of experience before I went to that other school, and the school really didn't do much for me. They didn't give you the seat time. All they do is teach just the tests that just pass to get your certification, but they don't really take the time to actually teach you. And it took a lot of funds out of my vocational rehab program, the Chapter 31. And I still have funds, but I pretty much wasted it. After I went through that school, it was actually kind of difficult to find a job. I mean, I found jobs, but it wasn't what I wanted to do. They have like maybe 2 acres to train on. This place has 400 acres. That's a big difference. So they don't even have enough room for you to actually do anything big enough. And they teach the test. That's all they teach. They don't really train you. They just go through the motions. They just push you through it. This place actually gives you a lot more training.